Not a ton of weather to talk about across southern Colorado as we make our way into the next several days. Maybe a spot storm here or there, which would certainly be a nice welcome change. But something you'll notice in the night sky this evening is the lunar eclipse. It's actually going to be our super flower blood moon. This is a lunar eclipse from Joe Randall in Buena Vista back in November of 2021. So you'll get an idea of what it might look like. But the reason it's called a super flower blood moon is because the moon is taking a closer orbit this evening, and it's going to look a little bit bigger than a typical full moon. The flower part comes from the fact that it's a full moon that happens in the month of May, and the blood moon part is that lunar eclipse and that reddish glow that it gets as it starts to pass through what we call the Earth's umbra, which is basically just the Earth's shadow behind the sun. The southeast sky is where you'll want to look from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. this evening. Right around the 10 o'clock time frame is when we're expecting that to look its most vibrant in that southeast night sky. Hour by hour forecast likely keep us mostly clear as we head into this evening. Maybe a lesser chance to see it down into parts of Los Animas County over the Raton Mesa, where a spot storm is even possible down near Trinidad this evening. But I think in the Pikes Peak region, even into parts of Pueblo County, that super flower blood moon should be fairly visible. Into tomorrow, another weak disturbance wants to roll through the region. As we get into the afternoon hours, might be able to squeeze out a shower or storm along Highway 50 and perhaps through the Pikes Peak region. But we are so dry out there that we might just deal with more of that virga, those dark gray clouds that have those rain streaks, but the rain never really reaches the ground. But we'll continue to monitor that chance into tomorrow. I don't think we're totally out of the game, but I think a better chance for those spot storms, at least into Monday, will be over the plains. Into Wednesday, I think we have a slightly stronger disturbance that'll roll through, and we might have a better chance to see some of those showers along the I-25 corridor into places like Colorado Springs and Pueblo. And not much variation in those temperatures through the next week either. We're going to continue to stay well above average, and with those breezy conditions continuing, we're unfortunately dealing with more fire threat as we get throughout the week. Thankfully, the winds don't look too crazy this week, so it's not like we're going to be dealing with extreme fire weather. But as we get Thursday into Friday, probably watching those winds pick up a little bit more and probably watching the fire threat elevate as we get to the end of this week too. And you'll notice that big drop in temperatures Thursday through Saturday as we go from the 90s back to the 60s, and still eyeing a possibility at some showers as we get into next Saturday and Sunday too. But as of right now, that best chance for a little bit of moisture looks to arrive on Wednesday. Danielle?